Somebody tell me the answers. Me and you isn't the answer. Me and you is.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving a hair review, and also I'm going to share with you guys a little story. I got this hair from an AliExpress vendor called Beaufox. Got the platinum blonde hair, and I got a 14, 16, and 2 18 inches. I used Sapphire, cyan, and Indigo blue underneath for an undertone. This hair is really nice. This is just an initial review. I don't know what's going to happen over time, but this hair is pretty good. And the hair came and shipped fast. It came in a little baggie like this. And usually all of AliExpress's hair ships pretty fast. I never had any problems with it, but you do have to be careful with who you order from. This is my first time ordering from this vendor, so I'm not sure how hair is going to turn out after a month, but I will keep you guys updated. No strange smell. I know a lot of people say they get strange smells when they get the hair from overseas. Nothing like that. It's really pretty. I'll show you guys the back.
I should really try color. I love color. I love it. Try some color one day in your life. I'm telling you, it do some great things for you.
I'm gonna go right ahead and jump into the story time to tell you guys something so crazy that happened to me. Okay, so I went out with a group of friends and we went downtown to Nikki's. If you're from Detroit, you know about Greektown, you know about downtown. Nikki's, everybody usually goes there for birthday parties and celebrations or just to eat. And so I went out with my friends and I was making my way from the dance floor back to the booth that we was sitting in. And I usually don't like to give out my numbers when I go out anywhere because it's just a bunch of like weirdos, crazy, strange people. So a guy came up to me. He was really nice. He wasn't like trying to pull at me, grabbing me. A lot of guys do that up here. They'll pull and grab at you, try to grab your hand like, come here, come here.
And you be like, you know, let go of me. You can talk to me without holding me. So, yeah, he was really nice. He came up to me, he didn't grab me or anything. He's like, hey, my name is such, or whatever. Go ahead and take my number. So I kind of spun him at first. I was like,
tell me your number, and I'll remember it. I remember everything by heart. So we had a little joke about that, and I decided to exchange numbers or whatever. So then he wound up asking me out on a date, and we went out to eat. He seemed really cool. He seemed really sweet. He wasn't bad looking or whatever. Not really my type. He kind of reminds you of Ghost from Power. As we were like sitting down, I just noticed something was really off. Like, I get a red flag when people want to know everything about me and I can't ask them questions or get to know them. Like, you need to tell me about yourself too. You're not about to find out all about me within this initial date. I'm going to ask you questions. I like details. I'm a detailed person. So that was kind of like a red flag for me, but I really didn't pay too much attention. So I got home, my friend called me.
she like, how did they go? I'm like, so it was okay, but something was off. She was like, maybe you being too mean, because they do say I'm a little mean. I don't believe that, but they like, maybe you being too mean. Maybe he was just a little shy. I'm like, okay, I'm going to let that slide at first. I'm going to let him slide the first time, strike one. Okay, I give 3 strikes and you out.
So we were just texting or whatever, talking. He would call me or whatever when he was on break at work, or when he got home, he would talk to me on the phone. And one thing I noticed, he would always say bad man pajama to everything. And I'm like, bad man pajama? Like, who says that? You know, who says bad man pajama about, you know, the weather outside and just about like simple little things. So like threw a little red flag in my head. I'm like, who says that? Like, nobody says that. And I asked him, like, do you have social media, you know, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, Twitter, whatever? No, I don't really do that. I just use the phone to talk and text. So I'm like, okay, you know, everybody has their preference of what they like to do, but now the times that we're living in, you either have some kind of social media that you're running behind and showing the side of yourself. So I do like getting people's social media page just to give me more and of an idea about them. And so he's like, no, I don't have any of that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, next time around, we wind up going out again, and we went up to a comedy show or whatever. It was really good. It was really funny. my best friend had came along, and she met him. She's like, yeah, he seemed cool, blah, blah, blah. So as we were leaving the place, I actually rode with my friend, and we all hopped in his car to get a ride back to her car while she waited for it to start up. And my friend is like, found, I guess, some candy in the back seat. She like,
why you got this big thing of candy? Do you do Lyft or do you do Uber? He like, no, I don't do Uber or Lyft. She's like, oh, okay. So she's getting the candy out and stuff like that. Looking at, she like, you got all the old school candy, bonbons, and all of that back here.
so I'm like, okay, man, you know, maybe he like old school candy. I don't know. Everybody got their own thing that they like. So then after that night or whatever, the next day, we held a little bit of conversation, and he like, yeah, I like, yeah, we was asking, like, you know, what do you like to do? What do you like to eat? He's like, I like cherry pie for dessert. I'm like, nobody eats cherry pie. That's disgusting. Like, who eats cherry pie? And so I'm like, okay, everybody got their, each their own. They got their own preference or whatever. And it just, something was just off to me about him. Like, I could not get to it. Like, he wasn't talking too much. He, like, was just telling me just enough to, like, you know, to keep stringing you along, just enough to keep you around. So I'm like, what is up with this dude? Like, he's using old term slang. He's saying, I'm home. Let me get real quick. We usually say unwind and stuff like that. Like, a lot of stuff he was saying was like kind of off to me. And yeah, so I wind up looking him up, doing a background check on him, you know, and after I did the background check, I called him. I just started asking the questions that I found on the background check to see if he would lie or tell the truth. Of course, he lied. Nobody wants to be figured out like that, especially if you have such a secret side. So I'm on the background check, and I'm scrolling, I'm looking. So he tells me that he was 27. Okay? He said, I'm 27 years old, blah, blah, blah. I'm from this side of town, this and that. This is what I do for a living. I'm like, okay. So I scroll on the background check, and it said that he was
47 years old.
I'm like, who in their right mind would lie about their age? 20 years, not 3 or 2 years, but 20 years. He was 47 years old, you guys. Like, I was like so sick. I was so done. Like, I could not believe that he did that. I was like, you know, is this something you want to tell me? You know, anything? He like,
What? Tell you what?
so I'm like, look, I did a background check on you, buddy.
Why you had to go and do all of that?
He's saying, why I had to go and do all of that? What do you mean why I had to go doing all of that? Like, you're being too secretive, and I don't deal with that. I've dealt with a lot in my life and stuff, and I don't like cutting corners when it comes to stuff like that. He was like, why are you going to look? I'm like, because I had to figure out what was going on with you. You know, I'm like, you lied about your age. You lied about your name and your middle name. Like, what else would you freaking lie about? You know? Like, if you lie about that, you lying about pretty much everything else to me, in my eyes. Like, once I found out a lie, that's it. Like, I don't like that. That's something I can't overlook. And I'm like, you know, we were both grown. We both met in an adult setting. Like, you didn't have to lie about your age. You could have told me and let me decide if I wanted to deal with that or not. Like, we were both grown. You don't have to lie about that. I said, see, that would have turned out bad if I would lie about my age and I was underage girl, and we wind up taking things too far or whatever, and then you would have got in trouble with the law. Like, no. So he like,
Dang, you acting like my mama or whatever like that. You sound like my mama.
I said, I shouldn't be sounding like your mama. Like, you a grown man. Like, you know what you doing out here. And I said, that's not safe, because this could have turned out bad. Let this be a lesson for you. Like, this could have turned bad. Oh, yeah. Then he gonna sit up and say,
I could have played a dirty trick on you. I could have did something dirty to me.
and that's when I'm like, hold on. Something dirty to me? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what dirty trick are you talking about? What dirty thing were you gonna do to me? Cause now you going too far. Now you going too far. So he like, so now what? I'm like, I don't know. It's not gonna be no us. I'm not finna talk to you and keep entertaining you. This is not gonna work out for me. He like,
Man, you just had to go. You had to go and do all of that.
so I'm like, was you gonna tell me your age? Like, were you ever going to tell me your age?
He said, yeah, eventually I will have told you my age.
Eventually? No, that's something you need to tell somebody first off. Like, first off, let them know your age and stuff like that. Don't lie and try to be somebody you're not. Don't try to play and be something like that. Because everything always comes to the light. And every single time it does. He did not look a day past late 20s, early 30s. I would have never guessed that he was 47. I even went around and showed my friends. I'm like, dude he look like... No. Everybody said no. Like, no, he looks like he's around this age. So after that experience, you guys, I'm like, now, buddy, you need 3 references. I need to see a driver's license and or birth certificate. Like, these people are crazy. So if you have to do a background check on somebody, do it. If something don't feel right, do it. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like, y'all be careful out here. These guys are something else. I don't know what these older men are taking, the elixir of life or whatever, because he did not have any gray hairs or anything like that. He dressed young. He looked young. He looked like us. You know, he listened to the similar music that we listen to. Like the younger people, I guess, trying to catch up or stay up or whatever on current. I could have went totally left if things went too far. But yeah, y'all be careful. Y'all watch, you know, for signs and flags. Listen to your intuition, ladies. If something ain't right, it usually ain't right, and you'll figure it out over time. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and share my video, and I will see you guys in my next video.